Stadium in Indiana.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. About to get our first look at this Texans offense as they're led out by Davis Mills, their rookie quarterback, selected in the 3rd round from Stanford.
I like this guy, and the reason I do, he tends to stay on an even keel, doesn't let too much ruffle him. He will manage the game the way it needs to be managed, take what the defense gives him, and then he can strike at times. Had a touchdown pass. Yes, he had an interception last week, but he found a way for his team to win.
The numbers for him from a week ago: 7 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
And I get the feeling that he loves this matchup. I mean, the unit he's going against is in the bottom half.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. So now after the sack, Mills and the Texans needing to navigate a 3rd and long. And that is incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their now 36-year-old quarterback who's in his 14th NFL season, the former MVP, Matt Ryan. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley-Cox. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. From the gun, it's Taylor. And he'll only get a yard, maybe 2, up to the 46. Well, this defense for the Texans, they had certainly had their struggles to start the season, but they put it all together in getting that first victory a week ago.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try and keep your quarterback upright. And I believe that gain on 3rd and 1.
But how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. They fake the punt. It doesn't work out. And this Texans defense stands tall. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. That's complete to John Ross. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. A run here with Pierce. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. On 3rd down, here's Mills. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go onto the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
He sets to fire deep. And got his man complete. And all the way to the opposite 45. A big play there for Indy. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. From the shotgun, Ryan. And he's got this down to the 35. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. throw is going to be incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Ryan.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted.
Picked off down near the 5. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver, whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter. They'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you could see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. 4 yards on the pickup there, and now they're left with a 3rd and 8.
Mills from the gun on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as he's on to punt for Houston. And he's getting a workout here in this first quarter as he gets it away. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive.
Slipped one tackle, but no more as he's knocked to the deck behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Ryan.
And that's caught left side by Mo Alley-Cox.
6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. Now Ryan.
And he'll find Pittman. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First and 10, Taylor now.
He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Ryan. Hits his target to tight end Mo Alley-Cox. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
They'll try and run for the first with Taylor.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27.
Back to Taylor on first down.
And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Ryan. And this throw will be intercepted. Lonnie Johnson picks it. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A first down throw for Mills.
Quick hitter here. It's complete.
And the Texans are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Texans on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
Fairbairn good with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Nyheim Hines now out of his end zone and tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Second and 10. On the handoff, Taylor.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Some of these play calls, I think they're a little conservative, but you know me, because it's easy to sit up in this booth, right, and make all the calls and think I'm going to be correct. But I would like to see them open things up, because otherwise this defense is going to gang up on the run and shut them down.
That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked it down to force a 4th down?
To punt on 4th down, here's Rigoberto Sanchez. Yeah, last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. He probably wants to improve how he's been playing. There's no doubt about that, but you don't want to overthink it too much and reinvent the wheel when your team's up, right?
That's so true, because now if you're just worried about how you're playing, even though the team's winning, that's a selfish side of you that you don't want out there, and that's not what the best quarterbacks exhibit. So here's an opportunity to go ahead and guide the team, try and get better as the game goes along. But remember, your team's winning. Things are pretty good.
Yeah, they've got the advantage. We'll see how he does personally here this drive. And unable to get downhill there as he'll take this up to about the 37. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. On the carry, this is Pierce. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the 1st.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up 1st downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have.
Mills now looks to throw on 1st down.
He's going to have the hook up to Ross. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st down, Mills.
And he'll be brought down by the Colts. DeForest Buckner, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year.
Well, someone's closing in on the league lead in sacks. He came into the game in the top 5. Now you add 2 more to his total.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the 1st down sack. Mills, he's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Texans will... Fairbairn now to add the extra point. And it's good to make it 14-0. So the drive there took 6 plays, and it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
On the return, it's Nyheim Hines. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Looking sideline, incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now Ryan. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. That winds up pushing him back 11 yards on the sack. And that'll bring up 3rd. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th.
Brandon, a good idea there on 3rd down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return, and possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Mills on 1st down. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, it's Pierce. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. He's obviously a bit of a shorter running back. Sometimes when he goes up the middle like that, he gets lost in there, and then he pops out for 10, 20 yards.
I actually asked NFL linebackers if that was true. Do you actually lose sight of some of the smaller running backs? And all of them confirmed that that can be a problem. Think of it this way. 2 of the top running backs in NFL history, Emmitt Smith, Barry Sanders, both 5'10".
He's going to float this one deep right side. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. A huge play there for Houston. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run. This is Pierce. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To throw, Mills. That's caught left side by the tight end, Jordan. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's 3rd and goal. Balaj. They push forward, but I don't think it's enough. He's going to be about a yard short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. The kick by Fairbairn is good. And the lead will grow. It's now 17-0.
So 3 points on the board, as easy a field goal as you're going to get, but I can see you shaking your head.
I love that peripheral vision of yours, partner, because to me, if it's the 4th quarter and you're up 6, I get it. But now, even if you run and don't get in, you're still setting them up to go a long field, 98, 99-yard drive. How do you look at your defense and not give them that opportunity?
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. On 1st and 10, it's Ryan. Gets this to Campbell out on the right side. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
Play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And we'll
remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now that's into the hands of Mo Alley-Cox, the tight end. And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He'll drop this down to Taylor.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll bring up a second down. To throw is Ryan. Throw left side complete. That's Pierce.
First and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, there's something about narrowing it to a 2-score game at half that makes it feel like much less of an obstacle.
To throw again is Ryan.
Slant pass hauled in by Campbell.
Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing now, Ryan on first down. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9.
Mo Alley-Cox in his 4th season now in the NFL had 31 catches for the Colts last year. Really starting to develop into an excellent target downfield. And there he picks up the first down.
Now the Colts will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. On second and goal, Ryan. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Now it's Ryan. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Blankenship's kick is good.
And they're on the board at least here. It's now 17-3.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
So time perhaps for kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So an abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3. It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the third quarter.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. On the tackle there, Lonnie Johnson.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. A loss on that play, and now third down gets tougher. 3rd and 6.
I think this running game, or should I say lack of one, is making this defense look better than what they really are.
And he is going to have a Colts first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
So after 2 first downs, they get another here. 1st and 10 at the 45.
And yet again, Ryan is intercepted.
Picked off at the 48. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD. A big play there by the rookie. An interception followed by the return for 6 points.
If you want to be accepted by your teammates and coaching staff, make plays like that.
Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Out of the end zone, here comes Hines. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. On first down, Taylor. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
40 yards rushing for him now as he's carried it 13 times.
They go play action with Ryan.
Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor.
A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 31. Throwing again on second down. Ryan. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Now it's Ryan. Over the middle, that's caught by Taylor. And he's able to get up here to the 26. That'll bring up fourth down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
On first and 10, Mills. Mills can't get away, and down he goes.
DeForest Buckner make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll run it here with Pierce. And not much there at all. He's up only to about the 16-yard line. And they only get a yard back there. They'll be left with a third down and long. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Ross. Well, they'll get 15, but that won't be nearly enough. It's fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line.
On third down, here's Taylor.
And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. A 45-yard punt, 4 there on the return. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good on hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the ref.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
Picked off near the 29. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. After the interception, here's Ryan. Campbell making the catch. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Here's Ryan to throw. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on second down. Ryan. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. They push him back 8 yards that time on second down. On third down, Ryan. To the right side, complete to Taylor. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now, that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And he won't quite make it to the 25.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now.
The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. DeForest Buckner in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
On play action, Mills.
He finds his man, complete. That's Pierce. And a short 3-yard pickup gets him up to the 15. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Throwing the out route and complete. That's Jordan. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
3rd and long for Mills.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So possession goes over here on the punt. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
And you see a lot of frustrated faces as they are inching closer to a 4th straight loss.
On 1st down, Ryan. Throw left side here, complete to Campbell. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
Well, I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back, powering his way forward. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Now a man open down the middle of the field.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Ryan will throw again. A short throw. This is caught by Cox. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. From the 31, Ryan. He finds his man, complete. It's Pierce.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Now Ryan on 1st down. He's got a man. It's his tight end. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Mo Alley Cox.
And he's taken down at the 7 after a gain of 7. To throw again on 2nd down, Ryan. And he's got it. Touchdown, Colts. Mo Alley Cox, his 1st touchdown on the year.
And the Colts are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by Blankenship is up and good.
And that'll make this now an 11-point deficit.
So after the touchdown, here's Blankenship kicking off. Taken at the goal line. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Texans back out there and ready to go.
Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And he'll take it ahead to the 28-yard line.
Yannick Ngakoue in on the stop. To throw on 2nd and 6. Mills. Over the middle, complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. On 2nd down now. It's Pierce, and able to push forward for right around 3 yards down to the 42.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Mills now.
Strip. The ball comes out. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
Here's Cameron Johnston now as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Colts are going to take over, albeit deep in their own territory. And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
They'll throw on 1st down with Ryan. Catch made here by Campbell. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They need a touchdown, the 2-point conversion, and a field goal. Pretty good start to the drive, though.
Yeah, good start to the drive, but the urgency has to really be increased by both the players on the field and everyone on the sidelines. Got to make sure everyone is up and into this game.
Here's Ryan.
Back to the same target, Campbell.
A gain of 6 there on 1st. Throwing again on 2nd down. Ryan. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Campbell. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 49-yard line. Again, Ryan. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Pierce. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 18 yards on each of the last 2 plays, and they're picking up big chunks now.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
Throwing the out route and complete. That's Pierce. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds. And now the red flag out on the field. We'll have a challenge forthcoming. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things. But even with the benefit of replay, that's pretty tight.
Well, here's the call. Winds up a very good call there defensively to challenge that one. As that now will wind up an incomplete pass. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. Over the middle, hauled in by Campbell. A gain of 6 there on first. On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll get maybe a couple before he's taken down, as that will take us to the 2-minute warning. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Now Ryan. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Blankenship's kick is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. So you knew one way or another that they needed the 2 scores. They get the easy one out of the way. Now they'll get the ball back, hopefully.
Yeah, and the question is, how do you accomplish that? Do you onside kick it? Or since you have all 3 timeouts, do you kick it deep? To me, I'm playing field position. With all 3 timeouts, I kick it deep and try and pin them back there.
And the Texans set to come onto the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a 1st down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
Well, I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They go again with Pierce. And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, here's Mills. He finds his man, complete. It's Pierce. Now the Colts will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. And they'll indeed take a knee. 2nd and 11 now. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he stopped immediately there. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So 3rd and long. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And you and I, we just looked at each other and kind of had the same thought. I don't think that we saw this result coming. If they were going to win, maybe at home, but not here on the road.
No, not at all. We thought that at the end, the strength would win out. And that didn't happen. But let's give them credit.